voter guide in vernacular as well as English shall be handed over to every household ahead of elections, giving information of various details, websites, helpline numbers, contact details, etc. Identified PWD electors will be assisted by volunteers appointed by the returning officer, district election officer. Special facilitation will be made for PWD electors at polling stations. It has also been directed that differently enabled electors are given priority for entering the polling booths. Proper transport facility, etc., free pass and public transport on poll day in each polling station shall be assured, has already been directed. New initiatives, I just want to share with you and as a report to you that after the Lok Sabha elections, the Commission felt that there should be an amendment in the rules so that the persons with disability can also exercise the right to be given, instead of postal ballot, also they can kind of be sent e-voting. And this is for people for disability as well as for senior citizens. Actually, three categories: persons with disability, senior citizens, and essential services. Those belonging to essential services. This was sent by us to the ministry for amendment in the Conduct of Election Rules 1961 on 22nd October, and we requested them that we would like to provide them facilities of postal ballots for absentee voters, including an elector, and they have now identified all this and they have agreed to our suggestion. The only thing we are not able to do right now is that essential services part we may not be able to do for Jharkhand because a whole SOP needs to be established. But I assure you that by the time of Delhi elections, we will be able to ensure that also. There is a separate note prepared for this. I would request my colleagues that besides the note, main note, this should also be made available. As you always do, we will appoint observers under Section 20B of the Representation of People's Act, and they will be having plenary powers under Article 324 of the Constitution of India. We will empower them. By the way, the training of the observers has already been kept tomorrow, and which is why we thought that instead of disturbing you on Saturday, we should kind of do their training on Saturday and your press conference today. As far as the requirement is concerned of EVMs and VVPATs, 0.58 lakh ballot units, 0.38 lakh control units, 0.39 lakh VVPATs are being deployed. In democracy, electors have the right to know about the candidates. So candidates have to fill all the columns in the nomination paper. Their nomination can be rejected if they leave any column blank, despite reminder. Similarly, candidates with criminal antecedents will require to publish information in newspapers and television channels on 3 occasions during the campaign. The model code of conduct is being, the moment this press conference finishes, instruction will go that model code of conduct is in force. In fact, I think they already prepared the papers and just waiting for the press conference to finish. Effective use of IT applications to attend to complaints promptly. Suvidha, you all know about it, and e-Vigil, you all know quite a bit about it now after this Lok Sabha election in Maharashtra and Haryana elections, will be used to kind of ensure transparency and also to expedite the disposal of papers. Illicit use of money, muscle power, alcohol and drugs shall be dealt with quite rigidly. Comprehensive arrangements for GPS-enabled squads, static surveillance teams and checking at border checkposts will be done. All DUs will constitute election expenditure monitoring teams as per ECI instructions. Income tax officials will also be deputed in each and every district for expenditure monitoring. By the way, in the recent elections of Maharashtra and Haryana, we sent the same set of two very exceptionally competent officers, Madhuji, retired, and Murliji, who was earlier principal DG of income tax at Chennai and who had done those Arkanagar and all those things. So we sent them to Maharashtra and with good results. As my colleague Sandeep and his team would tell you, this C-Vigil app created by the Election Commission of India has become rather popular with the citizens because now it has become a tool of empowerment for them, and now along with photo and video record facility, a new voice recording facility is also available with C-Vigil. Out of 14,877 cases of MCC violation filed during the recent Maharashtra and Haryana Assembly elections, a total of 98% cases were filed by citizens through C-Vigil. Just see. Notably, about 99% cases filed were disposed of, and almost 81% of the complaints were found to be correct. The Commission hereby solicits the cooperation of all the stakeholders, political parties, media, and of course the most important, the voters, to ensure conduct of free, fair and transparent elections. I am prepared to take, I will now give you what you are actually waiting for, the dates.